Hi guys. First of all, I'd like to say apologies for MIA the past while. This actually goes very much hand in hand with what we're talking about today and the card that I have chosen in the Major Arcana. With regards to that, now, I think as Rob said in his video, tarot cards are not something I particularly resonate with so much. I have tried with tarot cards in the past. I have got tarot cards in my home, but I prefer oracle cards and other forms of divination, including OMs and other forms of divinational tools. So for me, I would say this card, it's quite funny and ironic really, because this card really does resonate with me very much with everything that's happened potentially in the last maybe 2 years. Well, I can't remember if I mentioned this in the last video I did or not, but for the last 20 months or so, I've had an absolute heck of a time with my current landlord, and we have been through a lot to try and find suitable accommodation. As I have got a private landlord at the moment. Now, for those of you who don't know, I have got a disabled 23-year-old young adult son, and finding the appropriate accommodation was really, really imperative based on his needs. A few times we've thought we've had houses secured, including January. That fell through because of the council not contributing towards certain things they were going to be, which would have left me in a position of having to fork out for my current property as well as a new property I had thought I had secured. Over the last couple of weeks, it has come to fruition that that was not going to be, and now the situation's changed again, where my son cannot live independently, needs support and care to do his daily things. So he's now, I've secured a property for him, where myself and a team of people are going to be helping him within his new home and liaising with him. He will never be on his own. He'll have 24/7 support, which will be a big part of that, will be me included. And I have found a property literally 2 minutes from his, which will allow that to happen. So there's been a heck of a lot of changes and transformations. There's been a lot of having to let go of things. There's been having to really bend in some areas that I didn't think I would be able to bend in because of Alistair's needs. And generally speaking, has taught me a heck of a lot. I work with the Morrigan, but I also work with the Scottish aspect of the kayak. And basically there have been a lot of things in conjunction with both said goddesses that have helped me and guided me through all of this. So obviously there's been, I think the reason why I'm saying this card resonates so much with me is because of, the death of the death of an old life based on what the circumstances have been up to now. The transformation of the stuff I've had to face to try and get housing sorted, to allow transformation to happen, for that change to happen in order to move forward and grow. And like I say, I don't really use tarot cards. I tend to work very closely with divinational tools such as trees, like tree stump readings, and divination using what's around me. So for example, in the winter time I do a lot of ice scrying, black ice particularly scrying, There's a lot of weird and wonderful ways I like to go about things. I'm kind of a bit out of the box sometimes, I guess, with what I choose and what I resonate with the most. The more raw and down to earth, the more it seems to resonate with me. So I think I'll leave that here because I don't want to make a big rambly video. Sorry if I sound a bit nasally and chesty, but that is how my health's been a little while this past while. Then on top of that, obviously everything that's been going on, so I've had to really watch that my respiratory issues don't get out of control. And I've got extra inhalers. I've got little things I've been doing to help try and give my lungs the best I can for them based on what's going on and around the world at the moment. So I'll leave it here. Hope everybody's well and staying safe. Lots of love, and I'll catch you next week.